Hello there, mathletes. Welcome back to Math Jamboree. In this video, we have a Precalculus type of a question from the topic of Analytic Study of Lines. Let's solve it together. Find the value of k if A 2k and B is k4 and C is 6 to R collinear. If these three points are collinear, that means that they are on the same line and they must have the same slope on the line. This line should have the same slope. So to find the slope of a given 2 points, remember we use this y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 formula. I'll call this x1, this is y1, x2, y2, x3 and y3. So, and let's find the slope of between a and b. I'll call this m1. 4 minus k over k minus 2. And for the m2, and we'll use 2 minus 4 over 6 minus k. So m1 must be equals to m2. 4 minus k over k minus 2 is equals to negative 2 over 6 minus k. At this point, we'll just do cross multiplication. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just cross multiply these. Negative 2 times k, negative 2k plus 4 is equals to, and we'll just multiply, and then we put that in different color to make it more visualized. So 4 times 6 is 24, 4 times negative k is negative 4k, negative 6k plus k squared. So this is negative 2k plus 4. On the right side we have 24 minus 10k plus k squared. So we can add everything on the same side. 2k minus 4. We'll just add 2k minus 4. So we have 0. On the right side, what do we have? K squared minus 8k plus 20. Okay, so in this case, this is a quadratic equation. To solve this quadratic equation, we can use some other strategies, but there's no easy to factor this. All you need to do is that you will use the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So in this case, if you will substitute these values, so a let me remind you this. The format is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So the a is the number in front of the k. In this case, we have a is 1 and b is number in front of the x, which is negative 8 this time, and c is 20. So we will substitute these values in the equation, in the formula. Negative 8 plus or minus square root of b squared 64 minus 4 times a is 1 times 20 over 2a. 2 times 1. Then k will be equals to positive 8 plus or minus square root of. This is 64 minus 4 times 1 is 4 times 20 is 80. So this becomes negative 80 and negative 16 over 2. And if this is negative 16, negative square root of negative 16, normally the square cannot be negative, but for the complex numbers in the AP, you guys are must be familiar with the complex numbers. So these are imaginary numbers. The square root of, let me show you in here, the square root of negative 16 is equals to negative square root of 1 times negative square root of 16. So square root of negative 1 is I, and the square root of 16 is 4. So that's why this is 4i. This equals to 4i. So we can write that as 8 plus minus 4i over 2. And our x1 is 8, and if you will divide both by 2, 8 and 4, this becomes 4 plus 2i, and our x2 is 4 minus 2i. So we have two values for the k we can use. And so this is the positive. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have questions or comments, you can always leave it below there. Thank you, and see you next time. My son's just pushing the coffee table over here. Come here, boy. Thank you. Bye-bye.